Covert narcissists will suffer a lot and die slowly if you know about this. Narcissists assume multiple roles in their lives, and today we'll specifically delve into the covert narcissist, focusing on their three primary roles: the public role, the private role, and the personal role. If you've encountered the unfortunate experience of living with or are currently residing with a covert narcissist, you're likely acquainted with all three of these roles. This video is dedicated to dissecting these roles of the covert narcissist and examining their impact on those in their vicinity. It will also aid you in discerning the role a covert narcissist may be playing in your life at this moment. Before we proceed, I extend a warm welcome to everyone to another episode of Exposing the Narcissist. Additionally, I'd like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all my channel members, subscribers, and loyal viewers. Your unwavering support is deeply valued, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. Their public role. Let's begin by examining the public role of the covert narcissist. In public settings, the covert narcissist maintains a facade of harmlessness. They often come across as charming and personable, displaying politeness and respectfulness. Even the more reserved among them tend to be viewed as pleasant and amiable. For covert narcissists, their public image is of paramount importance. When they step outside their front door, the performance commences, and they assume the starring role. The world becomes their stage, and they actively seek attention and validation at every turn. Consequently, their public role is typically that of a people-pleaser, someone who is reliable, trustworthy, and an exemplary figure. Some covert narcissists possess highly extroverted personalities, exuding a bubbly and outgoing disposition, radiating positivity. What defines the covert aspect of the covert narcissist is not their feigned personality, but rather their concealed, or not openly displayed abusive and vindictive nature. Covert narcissists can exhibit either extroverted or introverted traits. The introverted ones may pose a greater challenge in identifying, as they don't necessarily conform to the traditional narcissistic mold. They tend to be more reserved, with their desire for attention not overtly evident. Understanding this layer of covert narcissism is crucial, and I previously created a video specifically addressing the introverted covert narcissist. You can find a link on your screen and in the description box below for those interested. If you're not already familiar with this subtype, I highly recommend watching it after this video. Regardless of whether the covert narcissist is introverted or extroverted, they diligently maintain an impeccable public image. Their private role. Now, let's delve into the private role of the covert narcissist, which starkly contrasts with their public persona, as it is entirely disconnected from the desire to please. Outside the confines of their home, they have expended considerable effort in maintaining a facade. They've smiled when necessary, offered support and encouragement selectively, and essentially given their best to everyone in their external world. Consequently, by the time they return home, they are utterly drained. This is precisely why it's fruitless to be drawn into the covert narcissist's web, because the closer you get to them, the worse they treat you. Those in their private lives are subjected to the harshest treatment. They bear the brunt of all the negativity the narcissist has suppressed throughout the day, enduring silent treatments, withering glares, scathing criticism, and volatile mood swings. The private role of the covert narcissist is one of an abuser and controller. For anyone in their intimate circle, this means they experience the worst of the narcissist's behavior. They are granted an intimate view of a side of the narcissist that those outside their inner circle will never witness. Moreover, the longer the narcissist is permitted to maintain the charade of being a saint in public and a tormentor in private, the more reprehensible their actions become. This is why it's crucial not to aid them in perpetuating a false image that contradicts their true nature. In a previous video, I explored how the narcissist pulls their partners and close relations into perpetuating the lie of being in a contented relationship, along with other falsehoods regarding the narcissist's virtues. These are the very fabrications we propagate when we remain silent or acquiesce to the narcissist's agenda. It's vital to comprehend that the private role is one the narcissist revels in, even if it comes at the expense of others. Their personal role. The final facet of the covert narcissist's persona is one that often remains concealed, sometimes even from those who share their living space, as these narcissists endeavor to hide it from themselves as well. Beyond the veil of anger, contempt, and dissatisfaction, there lies a person who is profoundly unhappy and profoundly disheartened. They grapple with an unidentifiable fear that gnaws at them, burdened by an overpowering sense of shame they cannot shake. They relentlessly berate themselves for not attaining certain goals or accomplishments, assuming the role of their harshest critic. The personal role of the covert narcissist is predominantly that of self-loathing. When left alone, stripped of diversions, they are confronted with their own unappealing reflection. They move through their living spaces, engulfed in self-pity, enveloped by profound sadness that they choose to keep hidden. To escape this internal strife, they turn to their vices, whether it be alcohol, pornography, drugs, social media, or other distractions, seeking solace from their own company. Their personal role also includes self-sabotage. Covert narcissists not only dismantle their relationships and the individuals within them, but also sabotage their own well-being. If you wish to explore the depths of their concealed despair and self-destructive tendencies further, I have created 2 videos on the subject, and links to them can be found in the description box below, as always. Final thoughts. In conclusion, the narcissist is a multifaceted individual. They adapt to their surroundings and objectives, assuming different personas as needed. They possess the ability to evoke sympathy, instill laughter and comfort, and even inspire admiration or love in others. In public, they become chameleons, molding themselves to suit the expectations of those around them. Their public role revolves around cultivating trust and approval from external sources. Yet, within their private lives, they reveal a very different side, one marked by control and abuse, posing a significant threat to those in their immediate proximity. The covert and most concealed role they play is their personal role. This role is exclusively for themselves, and it is characterized by self-loathing. Narcissists are not at peace with their true selves, and they fail to derive happiness from their accomplishments or acquisitions as anticipated. Their existence is a facade marred by inner misery. Nothing and no one will ever be sufficient until they confront the darkness that resides within them. Now it's your turn to share. What role does a narcissist play in your life? Are you entangled in one of their public personas, where they seek your affection and sympathy? Do you find yourself trapped within their private realm, enduring their abuse and control? Or have you been privy to the hidden depths of their addictions and self-destructive path? Please feel free to discuss in the comments section below. That's a wrap for this video. As always, I hope you found it insightful. Share your thoughts and experiences below. Wishing you all a blessed week, and thank you for tuning in.